Okay, we are back with Life is Strange 2. This is episode 3. We are more than halfway through the episode, I believe, so we should be over with it pretty quickly. And after that, Bernie, try to sound surprised when I say this. I was thinking that we could revisit some of the decisions that we made in the past. Like, for instance,
Oh,
yeah. Like, for instance, you seem to be interested in what would happen if we did the heist that Finn suggested to us. I decided not to do it because I felt like I didn't want to take the risk, but I believe we will be able to see how options like that play out without screwing up the current save. So we may have time to do things like that. I think it would be interesting. But,
now that you mentioned that for the first time, it sounds interesting.
yes, exactly. And that's exactly what you would say when I mentioned it for the first time. So, and that's a joke. So, I think we both pretty much enjoyed episode 3 so far. It reminded me of the first game in a good way. The characters were interesting. We spoke to 3 people in detail, which was Cassie, the guitar player, Finn, the sort of the leader of the group, it seemed like, and Hannah, the grumpy woman. And all of them, you sort of had impressions of them just from watching them, but then you talked to them and you got to know their story, and they were interesting and they made you think. So that was like the first game. The voice acting was good. So I was enjoying all that part. I thought that the excuse for Daniel to screw things up, where he just wandered into a room where he had no business being, and really it didn't seem like there would be anything interesting for a 9-year-old in there. That seemed a little stupid to me. But otherwise, I think I enjoyed the episode so far for what it was. The only question I think both of us have is, where is this all leading? You know, are we just going to start over next episode with a bunch of new people? And even though these people were cool, it's kind of like, what are we getting out of this in the long term? I think is a question that we're both having. But definitely better than episode 2, which I think we both thought was just not very interesting. At least these people are interesting. So, unless you have anything to add, we will proceed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are about to go to our farewell party because we are leaving this group of hippies. Yeah, that was another interesting thing. Like, this whole idea of like this slave hippie labor weed farm, it's just a crazy thing that, like, it's a lot more interesting than hanging around your grandparents' house. You know, it's just a strange, it's an unexpected, weird position that they put you in. Anyway, so this is supposed to be our farewell party, so we'll see what, if anything, happens. All right.
Hi, Zufo.
Hey, Zufo, what's up? Okay, so we talked to Finn last time. He, again, suggested that we do the heist, which we had turned down. Once, we turned it down again.
Shit. Are we really getting kicked out of this place?
He acted like he was cool, and he
Mexico.
didn't really care.
What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Sort of remains to be seen whether he actually felt that way. But, because he kind of acts like that all the time. But, oh, Jacob, this was another interesting character, the type of character who you got to know him. It was like, you weren't quite sure what to think. He seemed to have some depth. Sort of a unique character. Can we talk to Ingrid? Because we've never talked to her. No.
I kind of feel her. Being so far from home. And with someone getting on her nerves half the time.
Oh, are we supposed to think this guy's a bad boyfriend? What's your story?
So different from the parties I had in Seattle. but I feel good here. Hey guys,
Who you are?
what's up?
I guess
Yeah,
guess I'm talking to
Shonda's
both
in
of
the
them.
house.
Yeah.
Grab a brew, smoke a bowl.
I'm so good. Thanks, man.
Still miss my
I'm already buzzed.
You fucking lightweight. That's what you get for keeping all the coffee to yourself. Messing with you, man.
Hey, dudes! I am drunk.
Oh shit. So Diaz, what's up?
That's always the guy you want to be hanging around with at the party. Okay. Well, Life is Strange tradition dictates that things that are underlined are important, or at the very least, they're things that you got information about that you can ask about. So it's usually a good thing to ask because they're giving you that information for a reason. So let's go.
Hey, I saw the Jinx posters by your tent. Are you still looking for him?
What were you looking over there for?
Ooh.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to pry.
Wait, who's
It's
Jinx
fine.
again?
He had a missing
Carry
person
these around. Drop them around when I
poster in
can.
his tent.
You know.
This was his
just in
friend.
case. But
Kind of a stupid
We
We
question
don't know who
'cause-
Jinx
I'm
is.
sorry about that, Penny.
well, we don't know who he is either. It's just a missing person who
We
this guy
hear rumors
knows.
About this place.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Never
saying.
think it was.
that life we chose, though. Yeah, we'll meet again. You're a badass motherfucker.
I hope you do, man.
All right, that was kind of silly. I knew all that.
So, what's the next stop for you two travelers?
I want to go north. Ingrid wants to go south.
To both?
Fuck that. I want to see Canada.
Why?
She go to Texas. Yeehaw.
At least you have a choice.
That's where
Still
Cassie's
going
from.
Mexico way?
Yep. One way. Won't mind being in that heat, though.
This is summer compared to Detroit. Summer.
I believe you.
All right, I'm just like small talking with these guys about the weather. What's happening?
I'm so pissed we have to bail tomorrow. Bullshit. Fuck Meryl.
I can't figure this guy. Hates me, loves Finn. Kicks you out, crazy shit.
Doesn't matter now. We're gone.
I got a
No
black
more
eye. I
talk.
got punched
I
in the
would
face real hard.
Rage if we did not get paid.
Well, that's what
Sean,
happened.
this job ain't a thing. I can hook you up with another farm.
Really?
Hmm.
That would be fucking great. If you can.
No worries.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that. What does that mean?
When did you guys start drinking?
When I was 15.
What? I missed it.
Oh,
He's.
you mean
This guy
tonight.
says he knows about another
Unbelievable.
farm I could work at.
Micke.
And this place is gonna be a ghost town tomorrow. So burn it down tonight, right?
Fucking A. Skål!
I mean, that would mean I didn't have to leave if that's the
Okay.
case.
I'm done. More beer and weed for you.
You leaving? Lightweight.
We party for you, Sean.
Talk later.
All right, I'm going to talk to Cassie last because I
Jacob,
probably have the most to say to her.
you look bummed.
Let's eavesdrop on
Really
these
big.
people.
No, I'm just. No big deal.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. Come on, give it up. Wait, is it about your money?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
You get paid next week. Is there something you want to buy?
Stupid. I know. Can't stop my brain.
You and me. But don't trip on this shit. Come have a beer.
Nah. Just not feeling the party.
Gotcha.
yeah, he was freaked
Go
out,
get in
but
your space.
he was freaked out by Daniel's
About Finn.
power because
He's waiting.
he's religious. And I think it was implied that not only is he religious, he's from some like cult, and he sort of has. And we commented on it like that his animation is bad, but I think they sort of overdid something they were trying to do on purpose. That he sort of has that blank cult look on his face, and he was freaked out by the idea that Daniel had these powers and what it means in terms of, his belief in God or whatever. So, and that's kind of why I don't
I'm gonna
trust
get
him,
one of these as soon as we're out.
because I feel like he's going to tell
This
people.
is a life changer on the road. Shit. I think there's more beer than water in this camp.
All right, can I talk to Daniel?
Can't believe we'll hit the road again tomorrow. Hey, Daniel. What's up? Let's talk.
Nothing. Just hanging out with my friends.
Okay. I'll just be around. Come get me when you want to go to sleep.
Yeah, okay. Talk later.
Yeah, he went very quickly from the age where he wants me around all the time to the age where he never wants me around.
We had to leave right when we started to get along. Hey, what's up?
So I'm talking to both
Just
these
waiting
people.
for your ass? It is your party, dude. That looks like a big Joe bruise.
Oh, she wasn't there.
So
She
come
didn't see it.
on. What the fuck did you guys do?
Oh, she didn't even hear the story? You know what? If nobody told her, maybe there's a reason. I don't want to blame Daniel. He's sitting right there.
It's over. I don't want to talk about it. All I want to do is fucking party tonight.
You deserve to after all that shit.
That was
give me a
that was the least convincing. That was very
Get
unconvincing.
Sean ready to rumble.
He does not want to
Hear
party
that,
at all.
Jake? Time to party, not pray.
I was just. Sorry.
Nobody here wants to party. This is depressing. Yeah, what's up with this
You
guy?
okay,
I mean, I
Jacob?
think I know, but
Sure. Fine. Everything's cool.
Okay. Just don't get too fucked up.
I'm fine. Just thinking.
You two want to be alone?
Well.
oh, actually,
I
he might
do.
gut me.
Okay. Let's talk later.
Later.
Oh, interesting. He wants to talk to me alone. All right. We can do that as long as you don't kill me, which you might. Oh, and I promise I get a tattoo, so we got
Cassidy while I still
we got
can.
this. Let's see.
Shit. Cassidy's been busting my balls about a tattoo for a week. Looks like she meant it.
I hope I get to pick what it is. It'll be bullshit if I can't.
Damn. I'm gonna miss Cass. Hey, never met anybody like her. Everything okay?
Diaz, my favorite straight A student.
I'm gonna leave you guys alone.
No, don't. I can go. If I'm interrupting. Or
I'm such a
Don't worry,
wuss.
we're done. I think I need some alone time anyway. See you later.
Cheer up, sister.
what's going on?
Don't worry about that. Secret girl talk.
She's not. Seems like she might not be happy in her relationship there.
I'm so bummed you guys are leaving.
No shit.
Are you still going to Mexico?
Yeah. At least we have to try.
It's cool you have a goal. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. But they want more cash. And Finn likes to get his weed on.
Tell Finn. Tell Finn what? Let's see what this.
Just tell Finn. He can get high anywhere. Damn. He'll listen to you.
Oh yeah. He'll listen. Then ignore me. If we're a family, Finn likes to be the big daddy. And Hannah will tell me to fuck off.
It sucks.
Yeah, well, now you're free. You and Daniel are the real rebels. Whoa, down. Fuck that shit. It's fiesta time. Even if it's our last night here, we'll meet again, Sean. One thing I learned traveling is how small the world is. We already met twice. Why not more? Even if we don't, we'll be fucking cool memories in each other's mind.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
But the best way to remember somebody is a tattoo. Ready?
Wait.
I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna get the chance. This is a thing I'm gonna
your
replay if I can. I'm
initiation
not gonna.
ritual.
I didn't get the
Don't
chance
be
to ask her to
scared.
come with us.
Cass is here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Really? Yes.
Man, that's a big. I get the feeling she would have said no, cause
What's your favorite game?
Yeah.
If I-
I'm not sure
it probably would have given me the
joking.
chance
It'll
to
be
ask her
super
again if
cool.
she had a
Swear.
possibility to say yes. I'm not sure though.
So, what do you want? Think hard.
Never say surprise me. Never in your life say surprise me when you're getting a tattoo.
Wolf thingy? But not too cringe, okay?
Boy, you won't be disappointed. Here's to your first tattoo, Sean Diaz. All right, put your arm over here.
How about you draw it first so I
okay?
can
Yeah.
tell what the hell you're thinking before you etch it on my skin?
Don't move, sweetie.
I mean, I
It
realize
hurts.
What did you think this was? Doodling on your arm with a pen?
that
Don't
might
worry.
be
You won't feel the pain. Eventually.
not a good use of storytelling
Better?
time, but this is
Mm-hmm.
My poor city boy.
this is
How do
crazy.
you do
At
this
least I'm
without
sure you'll never forget
like
me
one of
now.
those machines? You know what I'm saying? Like tattoo pens are always hooked up to something.
Yeah, I have no, as you know, I have no experience with it. Let me see. This is no time for small talk. Let's try to
I don't need a
get
tattoo.
get to the point here.
Cass.
Bullshit. Life's a bitch, Sean. You know it as much as I do. Who knows what's coming for you? A month from now, you can
I mean, it seems like a
sugar
needle.
mommy
Yeah.
or get hired on a cruise ship to Egypt or whatever. And before you know it, will be a tiny memory in the back of your mind.
Obviously, in real life, I would not volunteer to get tattooed by an amateur in the middle of nowhere. You know, this is almost like a medical procedure, but whatever. Not gonna ask her to get a tattoo of me. Well, does he literally mean of me, or does he mean just remind yourself of me? I'm gonna go for it because we'll keep in touch. We already said that, and it's a lame thing to say anyway.
Will you get a new tattoo to remember me?
Yes, I will. I don't
Oh,
forget you.
okay.
I'm really
okay.
glad I got to meet you, Sean Diaz. From that day at the market, I knew there was something in you.
Whoa, thanks.
I
It's
can't
the
believe
same
I
for
didn't
me.
get to ask her to
I-
come with us.
Had hoped that we'd meet again. And we did.
Yep, don't believe in fate, but sometimes life sure does look a lot like it. And I'm done. What do you think? It looks good.
It's fine.
Thanks a lot. I love it.
I'm glad you like it.
I mean, I'll accept it not being the most
This will
artistic thing in
keep
the
it warm
world
for the
because
night.
it's from her. At least it's
You'll
terrible.
need to buy a healing balm when you can. Hey, you know what?
What?
I think I'll have a swim in the lake now. Come with me.
okay. Okay, bring your children out of the room, please.
Don't blow this.
That was cool. Hope I don't look like a clown. I actually kind of get why they all wear tattoos.
Which way did she
Tastes like
go?
you belong.
Where's the lake? Keep running, running, and running, running. Oh, here we go. So long, sucker.
Yo, Sean.
Oh.
Have a seat. Have a beer. To our last night together.
This is just what you want to do.
and
Oh, this
to your
is the-
next adventure.
I thought since we had this conversation last time, I think it's going to be the same conversation. It looks.
Yeah, but why did it save?
I don't know.
So, what are you gonna do next?
Figure out what I'm gonna do. Me and Daniel are homeless again.
Yeah, when I got out of jail,
Yeah, we
I
definitely.
had nobody but me.
I'm not gonna skip
My
it
brothers were still in the joint.
because I don't know.
They still are. I stayed
Since I might want to replay it, I
Nobody
don't know
can
if that's a
find me.
good idea.
Yeah, then I just said, fuck it. Took off. That was it, man. No more family. Just me. Always trying to find a new daddy. Or new bros. Yeah. Stupid. I knew I had to cut everything off. Start over all from